Today we're going to be taking down this old deer stand, deassembling it. We're going to be riding the trails on my father-in-law's new hunting property, throwing out some corn with the kids, and then after all that, we're going to get you some aerial shots, show you some of the food plots that we're going to be hunting. We got pines, we got hardwoods, food plots. So this is the new hunting land, but first we have to take apart the old stand. Let's get to it. All right guys, we just made it all the way back to my old deer stand, and I haven't hunted out of this thing in a couple years. I have a couple spider webs in it, but it hasn't been stolen, so that's really good. So we're gonna go ahead and take this thing down. It's probably gonna take 2 trips, but I'm very excited to show you guys this new hunting property I got. Not gonna tell you where it's at, obviously, because it's my father-in-law's property, but there are a lot of 8 and 10 pointers he's been getting on the deer cam. So we're gonna set this up. They have like 3 food plots over there at the new property, so we're gonna go ahead and get to deassembling this.
A few moments later.
All right, the deer stand is on the ground. I just got it into 3 different pieces, and now I have to haul it all the way out of the woods and get it over to the property. But without showing you guys any of that boring stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and load it up, and we'll see you guys at the new place, and I'm gonna give you a rundown of all the plots, plans, and the things we have ideas for deer hunting over there. So see you guys in just a second. All right, so right here we have the very beginning of the property. This is kind of going down the driveway to where the house is going to be built. This used to be a giant food plot, but they knocked over some trees and they're going to build the house right here. I figured I would just show you guys. This is kind of the entrance of the property, and I'll show y'all guys the back plots here in a second, but this is just the driveway area. All right, so if you follow this trail right here at the opening of the back of the property, it's going to take you to the first food plot, one of 2 that I'll actually be hunting, and this one has a corn like feeder out in the middle of it, and you'll see here in a second that we actually went out, filled it up, put some new corn in it, but that thing feeds them regularly at 12 o'clock in the morning and then 12 o'clock at night. And here we are right here. The father-in-law just put like 3 bags of apple corn in it, and that thing throws them out like 50 yards every direction. And after we did that, I'm just going to show you guys kind of basically how far it is away from that opening that we cleared. I didn't get the rest on video. Here's the opening of the actual property. You can see the food plot there in the back. There's another one to the right that you can't see. I didn't get on the drone footage. However, we did take the gator back there, the Kubota, not the gator. We took it back there, and I'm going to show you guys a quick view of it real quick before we set up the deer stand. Here is plot number 2. This one looks pretty juicy. Even has a little outhouse over here if I need to use the bathroom. Alrighty, we're headed over to the father-in-law's property. I got the deer stand up a couple days ago, so I'm going to show you guys that. Wanted to show you guys a little rundown of what I got going on real quick. What's in my bag? I'm going to be picking Keelan up this evening. We're going to be doing a short little evening hunt. Maybe we'll have some luck. But I got some camo netting for my deer stand I want to put around it with some zip ties and stuff like that. So let me get a couple things off my back and we'll show you guys what I have. All right, so I had a company, Isaiah Outdoors, send me some new muck boots, so I'm gonna put those to the test. Went to Wally World and bought me one of these thermal seats. It's a little cushiony, so if anything, it's a great seat even if it doesn't work, but it's supposed to keep my booty nice and warm. All right, let's see what we got in the bag. Some new hunting bag as well. I got Keelan a little pew-pew in there, so I get some extra bullets. I got some scent spray. I got us a rifle stand just in case we need it. Got the zip ties for the mesh. I got orange vest. I have the face covering, and I also have a pair of gloves in here, keep my hands covered. So we're about to go pick Keelan up here in just a second, and we're gonna go put up this cloth around my climbing stand so I can be a little bit more camouflage. And also, there's lots of coyotes out there, so I'm gonna need that. All right, we have the stand out on the new property. Got me a little blind right here that I'm gonna put up. Keelan's gonna be hunting the other food plot. We're gonna go down and set that up today, but we're gonna go ahead and hang this blind, and I'm gonna show you guys the finished product after we do that, and then we're gonna get set up to hunt this evening. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right, we just got the blind up there, and sliced my thumb open pretty good, but let me get you a look. That, my friends, Not the best place, but look. The reason I had to put it right there is because, as you can tell, it's nothing but pine trees. And this place was recently cut down a few years ago, so all these trees are just a few years old. And they're all pine trees basically in this area. And they're all super small. And that was basically the biggest pine tree I could find, and it was tiny. And you kind of shake up there at the top, so a little scary. So that was the best place I could put it. That was the best tree I could put it on. That was not the best place I could put it, so I was pretty limited on that. But now we're gonna go find Keel in a spot, and then we're gonna get to hunting pretty soon. Got a little sprinkle. Hopefully we can get us a deer. Alrighty, walking back through the woods now with baby Drake. I have him some orange as well. It's in my backpack. We're having to put a little pause on the new land hunt because they're still building, and there's so many people working and things out there. I'm not able to really hunt it, even though we got the deer stand and everything set up. So I'm actually at my parents' house right now, behind the house, and we had a little bit of walk through the woods, and Drake and I just bought a pop-up blind to hunt in, bought some corn, and I'm gonna check my trail camera because I put 30 pounds of corn back here the other day. It's only been 2 days, so I really don't think they've been munching on it too much, but I have an SD card reader, and if I see any deer on the SD card, I'll go ahead and pop them up on the screen. Could be showing some deer right now, could not be. Don't know, I haven't looked yet, but I'm gonna show you guys how we're setting up the corn, how we're putting up the new feeder, where I'm putting the blind at. It's not very much land back here, so not a lot of places to actually hunt, but this is basically the first hunt of
we're almost there.
2021. Probably gonna get skunked, but hey, it's only gonna get better from here on out. I will get deer this year. I will film it for you guys. Try to make it YouTube sensitive because I know YouTube will absolutely cancel me if I get one. So without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead putting up this stuff and sitting in the blind. All right. So here's my old pile. I need to pull the old SD card out of this bad boy. Okay, all right, feeder is up. Need to grab this corn. It's starting to rain a little bit. Here's what I'm gonna do, right? That, my friends, is a 50-pound feeder bag. And I have the top right here. That's pretty cool. That was $25 at Walmart. Alright, Drake, you ready for this? It'll be okay.
You still got a hat on.
At least you got a hat on. We have the tent set up. So what I'm gonna do, I don't think that's the entrance, Drake. If you want to go ahead and get in it, you can. Can't even see you in there. All right, so the main corn on the ground has only been out for 2 days, so I was checking the cameras and there was 0 deer coming through here for the past like 3 days because I just now put that corn out. So the chances of me getting a deer tonight are 0, but I mainly just want to teach Drake on patience and sitting out here in the deer stand because he's never been before. So hey Drake, what you think about your first hunt? Good stuff. We'll sit out here for maybe an hour till it's dark, give that corn, let my feeders out here do their work for about a week or 2, and then I'll probably come out here and actually get a deer. So you guys be on the lookout. I will have some deer content coming. I will get me some deer this year, so I don't think it's going to happen on this video, so I'm gonna go ahead and close it out, and thank you guys for watching. See you guys on the next time. Peace.